Welcome back. This is the video that you will follow after you've added the stain treatment kit to your pool. If you haven't put the powders and the liquid in your pool yet, please go back to the videos tab. We have a video showing you how to do that first, and then once you've done that, come back and watch this video and you'll be good to go. It's really important at this point with the stain treatment kit that you follow the directions that we give you. If you followed the directions from your pool shop, pool guy, or online blogs, you may find that the stains will come back. We've had many clients remove the stains, do something wrong, and have the stains come back almost instantly to their heartbreak and pain. So if you follow these directions, you'll be totally fine and get a great result. So now once we've done that, the instructions here will tell you all of the values and measures that you need. So definitely keep this and make sure you follow those directions. It'll give you a little bit more information than what's in this video. This video is more to just give you a general guide of some common mistakes and general guidelines for putting the kit in the pool. So what we want you to do is 4 hours after you've added the powder to the pool, we want you to give the pool a good brush. Make sure you brush the walls and the floor to make it all nice and clean. So you do that 4 hours after you put the powder in. And then 24 hours after you put the powder in, then you'll restart the chlorinator and put that back on to maximum so that it is now producing chlorine at full strength if you put it back to that level. If you're running any other type of system, then don't worry, put that to maximum output as well. It will bring about the same result. So if it's a Magna pool or a copper and silver system, you can do that at that point. So once you've done that, you will find that the pool will go cloudy. The pool will very likely, after you've done this treatment, will be cloudy for probably a few days. That is very normal. It's very much expected for that to happen when the treatment goes in. It's part of the process of it breaking down and removing the stains. So then what we want you to do is after 24 hours, as it says in the instructions, to add 1 litre of liquid chlorine each day. 1 litre is based on an average size pool, so if your pool is particularly large, you might want to do 2, or if it's particularly small, you could even just do half a litre of chlorine each day instead. So just use your own judgment on that. The exact amount is not vital. The point is to be adding a little bit of chlorine to the pool each day so that you get the best result. And then after 7 days, you can start adding some buffer back into the pool, the sodium bicarbonate, alkalinity increaser, the same thing. Just add 1 cup each day or each second day to the pool again to start slowly raising the alkalinity. We want you to do that because if you add more than a cup, or you put 4 kilos or 6 kilos in at once based on a water test from the pool shop, if you add all of that into the pool at one time, it is very likely that your stains will literally come back within 20 minutes and it will fully stain the pool again because it's thrown the chemistry out of balance. So that's why we want you to add the buffer to the pool slowly over that time. Okay, so that is that part done. Then we want you to add the liquid chlorine, as we mentioned. Just use your own judgment on that, but make sure you're doing that. Then when you are vacuuming the pool, we will have you do this after, say, a week. If there is any sediment visible at the bottom of the pool, some white powder, that when you brush the pool you can see some white powder at the bottom of the pool, we want you to give that a vacuum. And the way you will do that is just using your traditional vacuum with the hose here to suck the water up and turn the multi-port valve on your sand filter to waste. It's generally down near backwash, and you just twist the handle, the little black handle, just twist that to backwash, and that will mean that the water will go up through your vacuum hose, bypass the filter and go straight down the drain. So yes, you will lose a little bit of water in doing that, but the filter will not be good enough to capture our powder. It will need to go to waste. If you vacuum just a filter, you'll find that it will just blow back into the pool again and it'll just go around and around. So that's why we want you to do that to waste, to make sure that you remove that powder after a period of time. Just a note on that powder: once it has dissolved into the pool, it is basically inert. It is useless. It is just the thing that carries the active ingredient into the pool. So vacuuming that out after a week is not going to reduce the efficacy of the treatment in any way at all. It is still doing its thing. It is just the powder that carried it there, so don't worry about that. Then you'll find after you've done that you will probably have some phosphates in the pool. This will have happened for 2 reasons. One, there is some phosphate in our treatment, but also there is phosphates that are bound to the surface of the pool, which when our treatment is added are removed. So they've now gone from the wall back into the water, which means that the phosphate level in the water has increased. So using a phosphate remover, it doesn't have to be this particular brand. Any phosphate remover will do the job. Just pop that into the pool, and that is generally one of the main reasons why pools are cloudy, is high phosphates. And very often I get clients calling saying, hey, I've done everything you've said, but our pool's still cloudy. They remove the phosphates and it clears up almost the next day. So definitely keep an eye on that one. Some of you will have stains that have metals in them, and if that happens, you will need to remove those metals from the water. Otherwise, they can restain the pool again at a later time. Might not be immediately, but it may be 4 or 6 months later that you'll start to notice these stains coming back again. So what we recommend is to test the water for metals at the pool shop. Most pool shops can do that. If your pool shop looks at you strange when you say you want to test your water for metals, go to another one. We've been able to do that since 1950. It's not new technology. If your pool shop can't test for metals, go to another pool shop with a water sample and they can test the metals for you and give you products to remove it. So we recommend doing this either at the 2-week mark or do it when the stains are gone. If your stains are removed in 4 days, great. Go and test the water for metals and remove the metals if they're there. We also recommend doing that even 3 or 4 weeks later after the process as well. Sometimes metals can appear later on through the process, so it's a good idea 2 or 3 weeks after to test the water for metals again, just to make sure that there's no metals that have come back after that point. So our products don't have metals in them, by the way, so those metals have come from the stains in your pool. It hasn't been from anything that you've added with us. So if after 3 weeks, if your pool is still cloudy, you've done all of these things and it's still cloudy and it's not shifting, you can use a liquid flock like this. Something like this, doesn't have to be this exact brand, but put that into the pool and that will often clear the water very quickly and also help remove any phosphate as well that may still have left around at the end. So that is a way of clearing up the pool after 3 weeks if they're still present. And finally, we recommend using our treatment every 6 months to help prevent stains from coming back. What this product does is suspend metals and calcium and stop them from precipitating or sticking to the sides of your pool and causing a stain. It keeps it all in a soluble form in the water so that staining doesn't come back. We recommend using this especially in a situation if you start to see staining return, or you think, oh gosh, these stains are starting to come back. Use that product immediately. It means you won't need the whole kit. You'll just need to buy that bottle and you can put that in the pool and you'll have done everything you need to do to remove the stains from your pool, just like we do when we're on site. Thank you very much. I hope you found this helpful and good luck.